What's going on, everybody? It's Newt, Outside Podcast here. I want to do this review because I don't own a copy of this, but I want to talk about this film before Halloween's over. First thing, you gotta have Shutter. I mean, it's out on Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome. It's gonna be like $25. There's a UK import that looks just as good as the Vinegar Syndrome release, just that have all the extras. It's like 8 to 12 if you import it from the right place. But just get Shutter. $6 a month or $60 for a year if you pay a year at a time, which I'll pay a year at a time. And just for Joe Bob, it's worth it. But this is Edge Night. I did a little research on this. On this film, it's listed as 1998 and 88. And what it's probably best known for is that the band Anthrax, big thrash band Anthrax, did the entire soundtrack. And then Joey Belladonna, one of their lead singers, I think he probably was lead singer at that time, has a very small role in this. And what it is, it's late 80s. Fraternity houses holding like their hell week with all their pledges. The pledges have to live in the basement. You know, they're getting hazed. Like they got to wear a jock strap, and then they have these big blocks of ice with cherries on. They got to walk and pick up with their butt cheeks a cherry and carry it to the other block and drop it. And then when it's over, like, because they're split up in teams, the captains have to eat cherries. Just crazy hazing shit. Well, early in the Hell Week, one of the guys, the lead guy's mother, so the lead guy kind of looks like Bat 32, if you know who Bat 32 is, comes and tells them, oh, you know, many years ago, back in the early 70s, Acid Sid happened here. And Acid Sid's going to be Joey Belladonna. Comes out a hippie-looking guy. You know, long hair, army jacket with all the peace symbols all over. You know, the plain green army jacket, not the camo. And what it was, they were mixing coffee grounds, cereal, vinegar, and something else into a vat, and they're going to, like, dunk them down. Well, these dumbasses mistake a, like, container of acid for a container of vinegar, so they poured it in there. And I don't know why it wasn't dissolved in cereal, but they put Sid in there, and it burned them all up, and the fraternity got closed, all this shit. And also, fraternities got outlawed in that state. I remember Hayes did something like that. So, and also, the pledge has been told there's this one brother's kind of crazy. He's had a bad time. He's going nuts. And one night at dinner, he goes over, and the leader of the fraternity's girlfriends are helping out. The crazy guy, Crazy Dan, I think might have been his name, goes over and starts like humping on her. The lead guy tries to break him up. Crazy Dan just turns around and whips out a steak knife and stabs the lead guy in the back and like gigs blood squirting everywhere. So thinking that shit's going on. Crazy Dan starts like escalating these hazing rituals. Like they have one where they have a fireplace and they got like a whatever their fraternity symbol is like an O and a line through it, like Phi, Epsilon, Omega. I don't remember. It don't matter. But they have that branded iron and they got it like in the fireplace and they get the pledge coming in and they drop their pants, drop down where they're supposed to be in the ice. And what they're doing is they have that and they have a bucket of ice and another branded iron that's not hot. And they take the branded iron that's not hot, put it in the ice real quick, pull it out. And at the same time they touch the pledge on the ass with that one, they take the hot one and stick it in the ice. So they had the steam and the sizzle. The pledge freaks out. Well, one of them, like the second or third one, they end up doing this too. Crazy Dan just like shoves a hat right around the guy's ass and brands, you know, the symbol on his ass. Well, everything's going okay. The pledges have to like stay in the basement. They have to. You gotta do. And this has a weirdest style. Like, it's got this one guy. He's got a mullet and this weird nose. He's like the Italian pledge. Can't remember his name. Silvera maybe. And they give him this like nasty shit they have to drink. He's gotta be gone. We come back in the morning. And he's like, we could pour it up our assholes, guys. And it's like, who would have thought of that? You know, I would have looked for a drain or you know something like that. Those guys, you know, who would have thought of that? Well, one of the guys goes to the bathroom and dies. He's in the bathroom like looking at porn magazine, right? And I can't remember which one the actual frat brothers comes in and finds him laying down on the floor, and then all of a sudden like this big fist comes up out of the toilet, and this music plays, and it's the ghost. What it was is the ghost. The Acid Sid was possessing Crazy Dan. Well, now it's back, and a little ways into it, like there's a prank where I don't remember why, but Crazy Dan ends up putting a cherry bomb up somebody's ass and he's getting ready to light it. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, his whole body just explodes, and like Acid Sid pops out. And it's like, oh, where's the protest at, buddies? Or some stupid thing like this. Burn your draft card. It shoots a fireball in his hand. It lights the cherry bomb, blows the guy's asshole up. And the rest of the movie is just them fighting Acid Sid and trying to defeat this character. And it really feels like they thought this was gonna be like the next Summer in Ultra or something like this, like a big franchise, you know. And it turned out to be, feels like it's kind of forgotten because my understanding is okay, made in '88. Like 90s when it finally got any kind of release, and it was mostly direct to video. Small release, nobody picked it up. Kind of got forgotten, and then became one of those known as like one of those forgotten slashers. Oh, do you remember Pledge Night? Oh, it was Pledge Night. It's the forgotten slasher. Yeah. Sorry about that. Some asshole dropped my dam or now I'm out here in Hurricane Run away. Vinegar Syndrome put it out. Like I said, it's on Shatter. Definitely worth checking it out. If you've seen every other slash, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I just want to put a little bit out there because I may end up, when I find it cheap enough, I don't want to pay that $25. I'm sure there's a lot of good extra. I don't want to pay that 25. This one of those I'll pay 15 for. So when it comes out cheap enough, I'll grab it. But I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. And happy Halloween.